this is a lesson to those scholars today. The scholars all over the world today who are always in the palaces of their kings and leaders, the ones who get grants to Ramadan by the millions. You know, I was reading in a news article in their own country about imam, I don't want to say, he got a judgment against him by another imam, two imams fought. He got 25 million as the judgment against him. His brother was my teacher once. These guys are poor family. The other one got a job, I don't want to say it. And how do you get 25? This is the award against him. The property is worth more than 45 million. And when you get this from a leader, I ask you by Allah, unless you're an angel and you get an award similar to this, $1 million, $500,000, and a leader gives you $500,000, are you going to be able to say that interest bank is haram over there, destroy it and take it down? Your submission to the United Nations and your bowing and prostrating to the United Nations is haram. How are you going to say that when you got $500,000 in your pocket from it, when your Benzes are outside? Like the Mufti of Masr and other Muftis around the Masr. You know, when you're on the paycheck, how? If I give someone, imagine it, unless you're an angel, how are you going to say it? Ask about Allah. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ said in the authentic hadith, you get closer to those leaders, you get further away from Allah. The one who taught this to Al-Imam Al-Bukhari is a scholar. He said, one of his scholars told him, if you go to a jifa, you know a jifa is a dog that's been laying there, you eat out of that better than going to the palaces. Better than going. They bow down to the palaces. This is not what we want. So we want legends like Al-Bukhari. All he told them is, teach me and my students and my kids your tariq and your sahih. He said, you want to learn it, come over here. And if you don't like that, stop me from giving lectures. That'll be excused in front of Allah. The Prophet ﷺ, he goes in his chain, he says, the Prophet ﷺ says, whomever hides knowledge, Allah will burn him in burns of rods on the judgment day. من كتم علما ألجمه الله بلجام من نار يوم القيامة. He said, stop me. You don't like it? Stop me. That'll be excused. When Allah asks me, why aren't you Abu Abdullah? Why aren't you spreading knowledge? I tell him, you're the one who stopped me. And he began to tighten the lid on him. That's how all the scholars are. All, nearly all the pious scholars were in prison, had problems with the rulers, ran away from the rulers. And who are those rulers? Pious and just people. Rulers who when one woman gets oppressed, they take their entire army and annihilate them. Yeah, they have problems, but nothing compared to today. The cowards who open, today you hear that Saudi tractors are taking American bombers and taking them to Kuwait so they can bomb their brothers in Iraq. Today, airplanes left from Saudi and Kuwait to bomb Iraq. Today. And what? They call me, these are leaders, and you're Khawarij if you talk about these. These guys need to be insulted, need to be exposed. The ones who bow to the kufr in the United Nations. How could you be an imam and a sheikh and not talk about the oppression of the United Nations? How could you? How could you? The banner that everyone under their oppression, not under their justice, they humiliate and kill all the Muslims. This is what Al-Bukhari taught us. This is the wala al-bara. Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab and the pious scholars taught us. Not the cowards who you go into their offices to tell them about the situation in the Ummah. They don't got no time for it. No time. He got time to collect Benzes. He got time to collect palaces. He got time to get the king's awards and the president's awards. But he don't got time for his brothers. This is what we need.